Streets 105.1 Dsmoovee. Look, I'm live right now. Make sure you tapping into the YouTube. It's on the Streets 314. I got my special guest in the building today. Shout out to my dog Maven Lee for putting this together. But big shout out to, man, I got the other brother, man. I've been trying to link in with this brother for a little minute. And then I got the first lady. Brother Dsmoovee Entertainment is in the building, and first lady of Dsmoovee Entertainment, Miss Keisha's in the building. How you two doing today?
Pretty good, pretty good.
How you doing, Miss Keisha? Don't be shy. See, look. I met Miss Keisha, right? We was out at the Pride event. Miss Keisha was all out there passing out flyers, just ready to talk and do her thing. Not Miss Keisha, this ain't.
I'm good.
Okay. Thank you so much. I appreciate you both for coming up today. It is a pleasure. It's a privilege to have, I think, I want to say the biggest black promoters in St. Louis to talk about everything that y'all have going on. So, Brother Dsmoovee, I'm gonna start with you because you are the founder, CEO. Okay. I think I did a little research on you, man, and I noticed, man, that your original name was not Dsmoovee.
It wasn't. Well, shoot, people been calling me Smooth since high school. Yeah. And so when I went to create the name, somebody already had the name Smooth, so we just switched it to Dsmoovee. Yeah. First initial.
Absolutely.
But everybody still call me Smooth, though.
You've been in this promoting game for a long time, man. Talk to me about it, man.
One of my good friends, man, he brought me in 2010. I've been in like 12, 13 years, boss. But we started doing parties.
And you've done some of the largest parties in St. Louis. And you ain't even. I know y'all know. I don't know if you want to touch on that because I know it's not about that. But
I mean, I don't have a problem with it. One of my partners, man, he's still rolling. Super Smooth Entertainment. He's still rolling it to this day. You probably heard of him, Super Ego. Yeah. So he do Blue on Saturday nights. I think they moved it to Elmo. So him and Raphael Catcher's Umbrella Group. So they still doing parties. I just switched over.
Absolutely,
That's
man.
how.
You are an OG when it comes to this whole niche of promoting and being in the entertainment scene. What actually made you want to come to the entertainment scene? And what made you, you know what I'm saying? What was that bug that you had to get?
My partner Ego pulled me out for a party. We can go all the way back to high school. And he pulled me out for a party, and we just had such a good time. And he was already doing parties. Yeah. And so he was like, just come on board. And I got on board with him and his friend. And, man, I've been rolling ever since.
Absolutely, man. Now to doing national concerts. Man, you've been moving. Your motion has been very, very, very heavy. Talk to me about that, man, because I talked to First Lady a little bit, and when we had a conversation, she just let me know about the footsteps that you took to make this happen. Right. And before I get to you, First Lady, before we talk about that, I wanted to let you talk about that.
Well, shoot, me and my partner Super Ego, we did a party with John B. And it didn't get the biggest turnout, but I just fell in love. John was just a breath of fresh air, him and his manager, Jamal. And we just linked up. And he was like, hey, man, we should do some shows. So then we brought Drew Hill to the Ambassador. That was a success. Then we brought Silk and Shy to the Ambassador, and that was a failure. But it's not about the money, it's about the journey. Yeah. So even though it was a failure, it was one of those situations where, okay, we got to figure it out. So, I mean, we did a bunch more after that. Then I linked up, me and him, he kept doing the parties, and I went over to concerts, and me and my friend, we did Ricky Smiley in Indianapolis, and that was a success.
That's crazy.
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah, we did that. And then the funniest thing, we did a little miniature tour. We did BBD, Drew Hill, what? And 112. We did it, but we did it in Indianapolis and we did it in Cincinnati. Yeah. It was one of the both of them sold out. Venues about 3,000 people. And then we brought a leg to St. Louis. We did Johnny Gill, Drew Hill, and Jay Holiday at the Ambassador had about 1,700.
I remember that.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We did that, man. And we did Floor Tree at the pageant a couple times. We took R. Kelly to the Family Arena. So, I mean, we did some different things, but then everybody was saying, man, quit doing them under know names, start putting your name on it. So
Absolutely.
then, I've done a couple blues shows at the Ambassador. The older people, they come out and love them. Then we went and did Brian McKnight at the Stiefel Theater, and that was a good turnout. Then we did Drew Hill, Jagged Edge, and Genuine. My boy Genuine, he's so funny. we did. We was hoping he didn't fall out. But that's my boy, man. I've been doing him for a good 10 years, man. He a good dude, and it was a success. So then we decided to go big and do a rap show at the Enterprise, man. It was hard, but it was so much.
It's so many trials and tribulations because everything is not going to go as planned. But you've kept this journey steadily and afoot. You've continued despite failures and with success. First Lady, when it comes to you being the first lady in this business and seeing the steps that he has to take, how are you able to support and how are you adding value to everything that he's doing? Because I seen you working, I seen you promoting.
I mean, I just be there for him. Whatever he needs, let it be paperwork, behind the scenes, that motivation, I'm there.
Absolutely. First Lady, you are amazing, first and foremost. Because look, Brother Dsmoovee, like I don't know how you can get your First Lady out there, 1, in the shirt, 2, promoting, and 3, engaging with anybody that she walks across. First Lady, talk to me about that. Like, is that your personality? Because you seem reserved now, but I know that's not you. Talk to me about that. How you're able to come out there and really push for the success of the show.
I mean, I be who I need to be. I am just a lovable, sweet person. I mean, I love to have fun. This is new to me, so I got to figure this out. Then maybe next time I'll be a little more relaxed, but, I do whatever it takes.
Absolutely.
To make sure that we succeed.
Absolutely. Brother Dsmoovee, this is a family thing that you're doing, and you've involved yourself around many different people and establishing those connections and making sure that those connections are fruitful. Talk to me about that. How do you still manage to be yourself and meet all these people?
I mean, you just gotta be yourself, man. You gotta be true. You gotta be real. I'm a type of dude, man. I'm a straight shooter. I'm gonna come at you and tell you how I feel, and I'm not gonna lie to you, man. And I got some of my best friends on the East Side in Illinois. They help me when I call, man. Most of the people around me, if I call and ask for a favor, they come through for me, man. I'm the face, but my team is so much bigger than me.
Boy, don't I know it. I know it. Shout out to my team that's in the background, but in the front right now. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, and shoot, like you say, Keisha, she behind the scenes. It's funny, I booked the show and then she take over it from there. Like, she pushes it. She, like, the day of the show, I step out the way because that's her personality. She's bossy in real life. She just trying to act real laid back right now.
That's crazy because she thinking about Monopoly. That's all. That's where.
I need my stickers.
See, when we do Monopoly, we did y'all free promotion, man. So y'all need to make sure y'all run that check. But Brother Dsmoovee, man, you've moved from venues to intimate to bigger venues now. Now you're at one of the biggest venues in St. Louis that St. Louis has to offer, the Enterprise Center. Congratulations to you on that. Congratulations to you moving up. Talk to me about that, man, to be moving into a big space.
It's a different kind of world, man, going from 1,000, 2,000, 3,000, then 12 to 15,000. It's a different kind of situation. I mean, normally you get to a certain number of ticket sales and you can relax. But when you going for 10,000 people, man, it's a headache, man. It's a journey, man. But life is about growth, man. And if you're not growing, why in anything you do, why are you doing it?
Absolutely.
To me, I love that I'm in the Enterprise, and that's a beautiful thing, and I love that them guys there. But I want to do a show at the Dome. That's my goal. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to stop, man. It's so funny, man. One of my friends, he's did a show that size, and I mean, it blows your mind when you see like Drake or one of them big international stores come out and 60,000 people go crazy.
Yeah.
So that's the goal.
Being in that dome, man, and shout out to the Battle Hawks, man. Being in that dome and seeing those stands filled with all those people, it has to be an exhilarating experience, not only for the artist, but for you as the promoter, that you brought all those people out. When you see, man, you can bring a collective of people out, I mean, you have that power. What does that mean to you?
Oh man, but people don't know, at most shows, whether it's 1,000, if it's a success, she'll tell you, I cry. I literally, I ain't gonna lie, bro. I cry.
That's what I'm talking about.
I cry, dog. It be joyful, man, because you see all that hard work you put in, all the people around you. It's a success, man. I walk around hugging people, slapping fives. I mean, come out to the show, you go see it.
Yeah,
I'm not just saying it. I cry, man, because it to see the support, man, because this stuff is not easy. It don't happen. I can tell you to come to see something, but if you don't want to see it, you're not going to come.
See it. Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? There's some people won't come just because who you are, who, you know, some stuff that you have no clue about, you know, the artist, whatever it may be. So when you get that, it's like a successful show on your end.
Yeah.
When it go, what you seen it going, shaking, it just turn out, man, it's to die for. It's nothing greater.
It's never a smooth ride. No. And I'm making a play on words. Y'all don't know if y'all caught that. It's never a smooth ride. It's always something that's gonna go wrong that we're not calibrated for. But to have a team and to have a support system like you do, how does that kind of ease off that burden that you have now, man?
Man, they keep me off the ledge. I want to jump a lot of times, man. Hey, come on back here, man. We can't do it without you. Step on back, man. I do. I could call some friends right now. They'll laugh. I'll be like, man, the ticket's not selling. Oh, they gonna come, man. So that team, without a team, I'm nothing.
Yeah.
Without, you know, Keisha took me to another level. Without her, I wouldn't be where I'm at. I'm not gonna lie to you, man.
You know I'm coming for you.
You know, she laid back now, but in real talk, she definitely I mean, this what she's born
calibrated to do. Yeah.
And it's bigger than me. She does it in her everyday life at her job. She motivates, man. People love her. You know what I'm saying? She got that glow to her. You know what I'm saying? And when you look at people like her, you want to die before you fail, man.
Yeah.
Real talk. You just want to make it right. You know what I'm saying? So that's what that be.
I love the fact, First Lady, that you got a brother that uplifts and empowers you first and foremost. But I feel the same sentiment that you do for him, because we as men, we are very visionary. We see the bigger picture, but the small intimate details, more women like y'all are calibrated to take care and make sure everything is that falls through, right? So talk to me about that and how you now from him booking to now everything else you handle. Talk to me about that.
You know, it's one of them things I can't just pinpoint. I just do.
Mm-hmm.
Like he said, in everyday life, I run a school bus company, so I'm always on my toes. I mean, from 65 plus employees to trying to make sure we have at least 8,000 plus people in the building. I do whatever it takes, and you know, with an open heart and a listening ear. You know, I listen to his frustrations. I look at the writers. I talk to booking agents, whatever it takes.
That's
and
what I'm talking about.
I just get it done. I mean, it's
life.
really just that simple. I get it done, and I'm not cocky. I'm just confident that I don't stop until I make it happen.
We dropping them for y'all. I want people to understand the amount of energy, time, and pressure it takes to get something like this of this magnitude done, First Lady. And I just wanted you to touch on that too.
It takes a lot, a whole lot. The day after, we're exhausted mentally and physically. We usually go get a massage.
That's I should do that.
Plan a vacation or so soon after. Because you have to be a lot, you have to do a lot. You're always on your feet. Someone's calling your name. Someone's pulling you this way. It's not for the weak.
A lot of people would love to get or would love to be where you guys are at, to have those connections that you have, or to be able to talk to people and be able to pack out a stadium or a building or a venue at that capacity. When you see that you guys are God gifted and able to do those things, how do y'all both not take it for granted?
Because we're humble, and we know that it may be packed today, but we're always looking ahead, and tomorrow may not be the same. So we keep the same hustle, the same mentality. Again, this is a journey. It's not a destination.
Absolutely.
Definitely. I mean, this is a business that will humble you. I mean, it will
for sure.
Yeah, some of the biggest artists, you would think when you book them is going to sell out tomorrow, and it don't go that way, man.
Mm-hmm.
It be stuff happening behind the scenes that you have no control on. Like the last show when I did Boosie, T.I., Jeezy, and a bunch of others. Boosie go do an interview that getting into it with T.I.
Yeah.
So we had to make some calls to our Atlanta friends. Hey, man, what's really going on? Oh, man, Boosie just being Boosie. Oh, let me make a call. Boosie, you coming to the show? Most definitely. I'm not going to miss my money. But everybody in the city just told me they wasn't going to show.
Yeah.
I mean, it was so funny. I even got called that Nelly was going to show. So, yeah, Nelly was there. And what people didn't know, I knew Nelly was coming
way before.
3 weeks before the show, but I'm trying to still convince people T.I. and Boosie was coming, and I got the whole store bigger than them already waiting. I couldn't say nothing, so it's like, I'm trying to tell people, hey, just bear with me. They all showing up, and some extras showing up.
Yeah,
but it's one of those things where sometimes it's just out of your control, man.
Brother Dsmoovee, it seems like to me, man, you go above and beyond for the city. I just want to ask you, man, where does that love come from, man? Where does that entertainment seed that you've planted into this city, man, that you've watched grow and manifest, man?
It's one of them things where when you throw a party, it's anything you do. Like if you start to do something, and I was always taught, and I teach my daughter and my son this all the time, man. If you start it, you're finishing. Whether it's a success, whether it's a failure, we finishing. But we always gonna take an L. We're never gonna take a loss. And we turn L's into learning experience. And then if you just stay focused on what you're doing, man, it's going to come around. The first time you may fail, the second, third, fourth. But if you have a passion, you're gonna figure out what you're doing wrong and you're gonna try to right it, man. I mean, nothing comes overnight, man. It's just hard work and dedication and stand with it, man. And I tell anybody, whether you're doing promotion, whether you at your job, man, if you dedicated and want to become the biggest thing there, you're going to get there.
Yeah.
And let me say something.
Yes, man. That's what I'm talking. I was waiting for her to.
He had me watching concerts. I mean, he can tell you every show that's on sale in even international shows. It's like, baby, why?
Yeah.
But he sit back, he watches the artists. Oh, they
Student
put on a
game.
good show. They do this. I mean, like you said, it's his passion. It's his life. He loves music.
Being a student, man, and I feel like, Brother Dsmoovee, I feel like you're never going to stop being a student. You're able to look at this and figure out this and figure out your next move. Both of you said it's about the next move. We're always thinking a move ahead. When you see those things in real life and you get to look at maybe this artist is going to do this, what kind of brings that decision to your head to say, look, I'm finna bring this person to St. Louis, man?
Sometimes it's people give me the idea. Sometimes it's this artist is hot right now. Sometimes it's just, and it's because the funny thing is we brought Big Boogie, our daughter. She loves Big Boogie.
Really?
We brought Big Boogie.
I didn't know who he was.
She didn't know who he was. All we knew, he had the little dance going viral. That's all we knew. And she said, Daddy, bring Big Boogie. It's gonna be crazy. We brought Big Boogie to Black Caesar had a venue called the CBA Event Center. We did a kid venue there. The night before the show, we got to 1,200 tickets. He called me, shut it off. We sold out. And then we had another party the same night with Boogie on the east side. That thing did 2,000 people, the biggest line that they ever had. So it's one of them things. It's just, man, inspiration comes from all over the place. I mean, I'm cool with a lot of the promoters in this city. I know a bunch of them, the biggest ones. I don't feel like I'm the biggest. I may be doing a show that's the biggest right now, but man, I've gotten inspired by the Phil Assets. I'm cool with the Slims.
Shout out to that.
You know, like
too,
I
man.
told you, Ego. I got a brother over on the east side, Rashad, man, Shad BFI. Them guys.
Shout out to Rashad, man. Yeah,
they good people.
They
man.
great people, man.
You know, yeah. So it's just it's a bunch of, man. I sit back and watch and just admire, man. You know, and they all give me inspiration to do what I do, man. We all do very similar things. I think we all have a different niche in the game, but we just it comes from all over, man. Like I said, it could come from a door, it could come from a conversation, it could come from a phone call. You could call me and tell me, hey, man, everybody calling the radio want to hear this person.
Yeah. Figure
out how to get them. And we gon' put it together for you.
I love it, man.
That's what that is.
I ain't got access to you like that, brother, but I appreciate you letting me know and welcome me with open arms, man. That's much appreciated, brother. Definitely, man. So talk to me, brother. You got a show coming up July 29th, man. Mm-hmm. The R&B Kickback. Let us know what's going on.
Man, we do. We got July 29th, the R&B Kickback with Trey Songz. He will be there.
Okay.
Monica, she will be there. We got Tay Moore. We got Silk, H-Town. We got the what they call it, a mama, Kiki Wise, the mama. She coming to shake it, you know. We got John B, my good friend, and we even got H-Town, man. You know what I'm saying? They said they coming to tear it up. They ain't been in the city in 15 years. So
yeah. Absolutely, man. First lady, because I know he might have missed something. He didn't miss nothing. It was all. You sure?
Oh, I'm sure.
Okay.
I was counting.
Okay. So how can we get tickets? How can we support you, brother Dsmoove? How can we support the entertainment company?
And you can go to Ticketmaster.com and type in any of the artist name or R&B Kickback. You can go down to the Enterprise box office from 10 to 6. They selling tickets. That's how I normally do it. I don't really sell tickets personally. Trying to sell 10,000 tickets is impossible.
Please.
It's impossible.
Lord, please let them know, man.
And right now, we actually have the tickets on sale in the 300 section. It's a buy one, get one. You know, just trying to give back. Yeah. You know, help out those who like the show but really can't, you know. And some people just don't mind sitting in that area, you know. Yeah. So it's nothing, you know, to waver about the show. It's just something that we were able to do and decided to do.
Absolutely. I thank both of y'all so much for the investment that y'all put into this city, for the investment that you put into the entertainment industry. Shout out to Maven Lee. He just walked in. And big shout out to you, Miss Keisha, and for holding this brother down. Big shout out to you, brother Dsmoove, for doing what you do, man. I'm honored to know both of you and grateful to know that both of you are doing such amazing work in the city. So
okay, I have one thing I have to say.
Yes, ma'am. I'm so glad you Maven, she wasn't talking the whole time.
The real Keisha coming up.
Yeah. Go ahead, Miss Keisha.
Well, I manage a school bus company, and this is hiring season.
You better talk. Yeah, let us know.
All of our Illinois followers, I need you to come visit me at the East St. Louis location in Caseyville. We are hiring experienced and non-experienced bus drivers.
Absolutely. Brother Dsmoove, once again, let them know how they can get tickets. Let us know how we can support you, and let us know how we can both follow you on Instagram, social media, and everything.
You can get tickets for this show at Ticketmaster, you know, Ticketmaster or the box office. Box office open from 10 to 6. It's actually cheaper to go to the box office.
He's telling y'all right now.
I try to tell people, go down to the box office. Yeah. It's cheaper fees. They don't bust your head like on Ticketmaster do. But you can follow me on Dsmoove on Facebook, Instagram. I just started a TikTok. My daughter got me.
Oh my goodness. You better than me, man. I still can't get mine together, man.
Yeah, my daughter got me on TikTok, man, and so yeah, you can follow me on those 3 platforms, man. And yeah, I would tell people follow me because I be doing little ticket giveaways. and then you get access to the next show, because the next show we already talking about finna be stupid, bro.
Look, I'm letting y'all. He just told y'all. So
we gonna get this one out the way, but once we get off here, I'm gonna tell you what the next move, and it's gonna bring the city out, man. They gonna love it, because they've been calling for. It's like I get people to inbox me certain names.
I knew they did. Come on, man.
Yeah, hey, but see, they don't understand. It's what goes on, man. It's so hard. It be the funniest thing, man. It be stuff going on behind scenes we don't even be knowing with the artists.
That's crazy.
With the artist, man, and you think, oh man, I'm gonna pay you the money, just come do the show. They like, nah, I don't get along with this person. You like, what? Yes, yes. It'd be something that you wouldn't even think, or you would think was something that happened 20 years ago and they passed it. So some of the shows you see, it have a couple different artists that I really wanted to put on there, but it's still a good show. But I be trying to do some stuff, man, that'll blow everybody head off. But it just sometimes the promoter can't make it happen. It's Absolutely. Bigger than the promoter, man.
Before we go, this is a personal question for people who want to learn and who look up to you as a mentor. What advice would you give to them to say, look, this is something that I did. This is something that you could possibly do too.
I would say sit back. I would say throw a party, man. Throw one party and see if you got the pull that you think you have. Because, man, it's a lot of people, because they got 3,000 friends on Facebook, they think they can just do it, man. And it's not easy, man. It's hard. It's a lot of stuff. You got to do your research. This the joke I tell, because I actually sometimes drive for Lyft on the side. Hey, I got bills to pay. I got bills to pay.
I like that honesty, man. That's what I'm talking about.
Bills to pay. But the real talk, I tell people sometimes, put $10,000 in if you ain't got $10,000, put $5,000 in a bank account and don't touch it for 6 months. If you can sleep every night comfortably without touching that $5,000, then you can do promotion. Because some of these shows, we put up ridiculous numbers.
Astronomical numbers.
And you still got to be able to sleep at night.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's not for the weak, man. A lot of people think it is. So I tell a person, put $5,000 in a bank account and just let it sit for 6 months and don't touch. If you can do that, then you could do, because one thing I've learned, everybody can win 5,000, 10,000, $1 million. We all, if they put that in our account, we all can sleep, go on trips. But say you lose, like Master P say, most millionaires done lost millions. Yeah. And people laugh at Donald Trump. He two businesses, he bankrupted twice.
Exactly.
But
right, came back.
He came back, and that's the thing. You know, the Donnie McClurkin, who can fall down and get back up. A lot of us fall and we give it up and say this ain't for me and go another place. But the ones that you see succeed, man, I can call every promoter up here, tell you how they lost thousands upon thousands. You know, because think about it. You throw a party here, the DJ want $400-500, the venue want another $500, the security want another. So before you walk in the door and one person walk in the door, you got $1,500, $2,000. Yeah. So say only 10 people show up. What you gonna do? All them people sitting there and think about owing bodyguards money. Come on, man. That's just a little think about it. We talking about some of the biggest dudes in this city, man. And you talking about, man, I ain't got your money. Come on, man. How that's gonna turn out? But that's what we deal with. You know, just having confidence in the vision, man. And I mean, this city has just showed nothing but love and showed up and showed out, man. So some of the artists that then came been because they told me to bring them. Yeah, man, we ain't seen this person bring them. Okay, cool. And they know more. Sometimes, most of the time, the fans know who they want to see. I could think I know, but you know who you gonna pay to see. So that's what we do, man. So yeah, tell them take 5,000.
Yeah, y'all listening.
You know, and put it in a bank account and don't touch it for 6 months.
It's a talent and an ordinance to doing the work that y'all do, and like I said, I appreciate it. I'm grateful of what y'all of how y'all are pouring back into the city. Y'all heard it, okay? ticket giveaway. Y'all make sure y'all follow this brother. He just gave y'all the information. Don't be calling and asking me because my name Dsmoove. Go follow Dsmoove Entertainment right now, so you can get the ticket giveaways and make sure you can be at the concert. Once again, tell them that date one more time.
Date is July 29th. Actually, right now while we on the radio, 96.3 is doing it.
There you go.
So you can, every hour on hour they doing the giveaway. So you can win tickets all kind of ways. But definitely follow me, because what I like to do too, I go get some fans in the building and get them a meet and greet with the artist the night of the show. You know what I'm saying? Something that you may be sitting in the crowd and I may just come on down. We did it with Boosie. A bunch of people came down and got some pictures, and so you know what I'm saying. I like to give back to the city, man, and make people's dreams come true, because they love these artists, man. You know, so come on out to this show, man. I'm gonna make sure I'm gonna get 2 different sets of people pictures with Monica and Trey Songz, man.
Oh man, y'all finna be here with Trigger Trey.
And it don't matter if you on the floor. I may get you from the floor. I may go all the way.
He may go to the 300s,
man, and the suites. You just never know.
You might have got that ticket for free, and it might have been your blessing to meet Trey Songz. You never know. Man. Look, thank you so much to you guys. I appreciate y'all for what y'all doing. Big shout out to my team, Key Production. Shout out to Haven. Shout out to T Strong. Shout out to everybody behind the scenes. Make sure you go tap in with me on Instagram, Facebook. It's Dsmooth, and make sure you're following On the Streets 314. That's the YouTube channel. I need y'all to get tuned, get in active. I need y'all to subscribe. We need to get some subscribers up. I need y'all to tap in. All right, it's Streets 105.1 Dsmooth. I'm out. Peace.